Brainless. Oh shit. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the vlog. In today's video, we're starting out with breakfast with the wifey. So it's a little different. We're gonna start out with breakfast, but we have a lot of stuff packed. So stay tuned.
Look at my notifications.
What happened?
It's like literally all these
Hamza invest fake accounts.
Account.
Man, my TikTok is going crazy, guys. I have like probably, I don't know, at least 30 fake accounts trying to scam people out of money, giving you WhatsApp numbers, Bitcoin, all sorts of stuff going on. Remember, guys, I will never ask you for Bitcoin. I don't understand Bitcoin. I'm not in the market for Bitcoin. I'm a real estate guy. So if I reach out to you for whatever reason and it's not real estate related, please do not respond or report as spam or block or whatever. And we're here for breakfast, and although it seems like we're here for just talking and chilling, we actually brought all of our work with us. So we're gonna complete a few tasks and then carry on with our day.
Hola, Caroline. What are you? I can't speak.
Okay, let's leave her alone for a second. We just got to Sweet Paris for breakfast. We actually have a lot of work. As you can see, I have my backpack with me. So although, you know, I did say that we are having breakfast, we are actually planning the rest of our day, and we are planning for our next upcoming projects. We have quite a few of them. Office warehouse developments, of course, is what I'm talking about. I need to get in touch with the city of Stafford, city of Missouri City, and a couple other things in order to be able to be prepared for those meetings and develop the best type of project. So we're gonna plan that right now, and then we're gonna continue on with our day. Lots of construction in the area that I'm living in, so there's a lot of that I have to deal with. Anyways, I'm going to the bank right now to deposit 3 checks that I just received in the mail. I love receiving checks. I love receiving mailbox money. Well, for me, technically, this is not mailbox money, and I'm not in it for mailbox money just yet. I know a lot of people are in it for the mailbox money. I'm just not. I feel like if I hustle, I get more money, way more money than mailbox money, and maybe later on in life I'll slow down a little bit and focus on that mailbox money. Or maybe it's just because flipping developments is just so lucrative that mailbox money just doesn't compare. I know for a lot of people who are busy professionals, mailbox money is important. For me, because this is kind of what I do for a living, it's really irrelevant, honestly. It's not bad. I mean, you get it every month or every couple of months, but I mean, it's not really something that I look forward to. For me, the thrill of completing a development is really what excites me. Making those big bucks is really what excites me. And I'm so excited that I'm able to now share my journey with you guys right here on the platform. We're gonna deposit the checks. Then we are going to one of my friend's deal to have a meeting so that we can sell a deal to another friend of mine, which I can't talk about just yet, but I will be disclosing all that information very soon. Once again, as you all know, I am selling all my multifamily portfolio and moving over to industrial because I just believe it is a more refined product. It's easier to deal with, and it is all brand new construction, which is something that I am excited about. I also want to do a couple other things, like take a look at another vehicle that I'm looking at. Hopefully it hasn't sold yet. The problem with the vehicles that I'm looking at right now is every time I find something that I like, by the time I make it to the dealership or to the store, it is gone. So the vehicle market is just crazy. It makes it that much harder for me to find something to buy that I like. So those are a couple of things that I'm working on right now. I also had a productive meeting with my attorney after my breakfast, and my attorney says that everything that I am doing as far as legal structure with my investments and my investors is on track, and that I shouldn't change anything. Now that's something that I was a little concerned about because I wanted to change the direction and the way I structure my organizations, but apparently the way I'm doing it is correct. So that is a good thing. I'm not going to look into that anymore. Not going to spend any more brain power dealing with those type of issues. That is done. Next thing I'm focusing on, of course, as you all know, is Fund U. So we launched Fund F. Fund U is on the way. Fund U is going to be a piece of property that I am working with the seller, and hopefully, if things work out, and I will find that out today, it's going to be an amazing deal both for us, for the seller, and for all the investors involved in the deal. So that's something that I'm excited about as well. In the meantime, let's go to the bank, deposit checks, have fun doing that, and then continue on with our day. Just made it to the bank. once again, like I do, you know, the good thing is that I enjoy coming to the bank because it is so close to my house. So that's an advantage of banking close to your house, I guess, and also banking local because they take care of you. I'm here at the bank depositing my checks, and I really wanted to give you guys a piece of advice while I'm here. I always bank local. I don't go with Chase, I don't go with Merrill Lynch, I don't go with JP Morgan. I could easily do that, but I choose not to. I bank local because they take care of me, and in exchange I deposit my money with them. Loans are given to me a little easier, I would say, and the relationship is a lasting relationship, and that's kind of one that I want to build with my bank here locally in Houston, Texas. I bank with a bunch of banks, and all of them are local, and so should you. If you guys are looking to get into real estate development, real estate investing of any sort, needs lines of credit, or need a construction loan, or need a development loan, or whatever you want to call it, local is definitely the way to go, and that is why I bank local. All right, just finished with the bank, going to wash the car quickly and then continue on with my day. I'm still stuck at the car wash, and you guys know from my previous vlogs that I usually just drive through the drive-through car wash that's next to my house. I decided, however, now to do an inside-outside wash, and because it's my wife's car, I thought I'd surprise her, but now I am stuck, and I usually don't have time for these, so I have a busy day, and now I'm kind of regretting deciding to stop here and wash the vehicle, wash the G-Wagon. I mean, I'm in line now, so I might as well, but the good thing is that they do have a space inside where you can kind of sit down and finish up a little bit of computer work. You really can't do much in there, but you can finish up a little bit of computer work, so that's good news. I'm gonna do that once I'm out. In the meantime, I guess I'm just gonna sit here and watch the other cars get vacuumed. The G-Wagon is almost done. It's actually right behind me, and the reason I'm whispering is there's a lot of people. It's a little awkward, but I forgot my backpack, which means I couldn't complete a lot of work. I had to get on the phone, do a couple of calls, but I couldn't get much done beyond that. So tips: take your backpack wherever you go, because you're gonna need it somewhere if you change your mind and you decide to work remotely, which I tried to do today, but unsuccessfully, of course. Anyways, car needs probably, I'm guessing, another I would say another 20 minutes probably, and then I head home, grab my backpack, run out to my next meeting. Quick car swap for the day. I mean, you can't continue the day just driving one car, so I swapped in for this one. And we're heading to La Pasha here in Houston for my next business meeting. I'm gonna finish there, and I think I'm gonna be done for the day. What we're trying to do, or what I'm trying to do at La Pasha, is kind of close a deal. I'm selling a bunch of my multifamily, as you guys already know, and I've mentioned earlier, probably in this video or the last one. I am disposing of a few multifamily assets, and I'm gonna sit down with the potential buyer who I met, just the luck of draw, and who is a friend of mine, which is a good thing. And so I'm gonna get to sit down with him and try to sell him one of my multifamily deals. And now, just to give you guys some context, this person has already bought a deal of mine in the past, and we've had a very good experience with that. I sold it to him at a fair price, and of course I made a ton of money doing that, and he knows that, and he knows that he's gonna continue on and make a ton of money in these deals. So that's something, I guess, that you guys need to realize, that even though I sell my real estate at a premium, there is always room left for further growth. Not only that, I make it a point to leave some room for the next buyer, because I think it's very important that they see that there is some meat left on that bone for them, right? So they need to be able to make money as well, and I recognize that, which is why I think every time I list something in the market, and usually I tend to close faster than other people on the buy and on the sell. This is one deal, however, that I have not listed yet. Depending on how today's conversation goes with him, I am going to be listing it either this week or next week. So stay tuned to find out how that meeting goes. I'm gonna let you guys know. If he lets me film the meeting, cool. If he's not down for that, I totally understand. I would like to film more meetings for you guys, so you guys can actually see what type of language or what type of communication there is in my meetings when I'm either buying or selling an asset. I think it's very important to show you guys that. Sometimes we'll discuss price, but I don't think what I want to show you guys is price. More importantly, just communication tactics, and see how I form good relationships to where sometimes I don't really have to negotiate. I just have to ask, and it works out in my favor as well. So that's something, of course, that is important. Building relationships is definitely a key part of my business. So I just got here, and hopefully the meeting goes well. I'm gonna keep you guys updated and let you know how the negotiations go. Now, you have to realize sometimes they go well, sometimes they don't. Even though we're friends, business is business, and that's something that we need to kind of look at every time. Hey, how are you? You have?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, so that was crazy. I just got recognized on TikTok, which is amazing. Look, got recognized by more people, man. It's like there's people everywhere I go. Anyways, let me just say hi and I'll get back to you guys in a second. So I just got here. My friend's not here, which means it's gonna take us a second to figure things out. Once he's here, I'm gonna ask him if he's comfortable with us filming. If not, I'm gonna negotiate and let you know how it goes. Just finished from my meeting. Unfortunately, we couldn't come to a conclusion because the new buyer does want some more due diligence documents. I'm gonna provide them today. We're gonna sit down again tomorrow, so stay tuned for that next video. We're gonna be sitting down with, hopefully, fingers crossed, the new buyer of my property, and we will have come to a conclusion on the sales price. And once that's done, I think this means officially we are under contract for all the multifamily properties that I own currently in Houston, Texas. So this is good news for the channel. This is good news for me. This is good news for everybody, because we're going to be taking that money and reinvesting all of it in land where we are going to make and develop more office warehouses. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next video.